Hey, folks, great morning here. Hey, welcome. This is another Sunday Mindset message here with your host, Wesley Virgin here. And, I thought for a second, I woke up maybe a few hours ago, and I thought today's topic or this morning's topic should be the first thing all millionaires do in the morning. And I want to share that with you because I truly believe that over 99% of the people that follow me online, their goal is to be rich. And if it's not being rich, I don't know what. I mean, if your goal is not to be a multimillionaire or be a first generational millionaire in your family, to have more money for yourself and your family, then I don't know what you're doing here. But if that's what you want, I want to share this with you to prepare you for this week and to give you the opportunity to really indulge in what I'm about to share with you. And I want you to do this for me. Listen, I want you to try this week. For the next 7 days, I know it's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is going to take place on Thursday. You're going to be eating your turkeys and your hams and just really enjoying yourself with the family. But I want you to do this. And as a matter of fact, I did what I'm about to share with you every morning. And I still do it. For the past maybe 15 years, I do this every single morning. And it has allowed me to manifest and to create this juicy, orgasmic life that I have here today. Not only am I worth $40 million, I have just a wonderful company. I work with and people that work for me, just a beautiful group or set of people that just really just understand my vision, and they enjoy themselves and they work hard, and I love them. And not just that, my children are healthy and well, smart, with a positive attitude. They're doing well. The parents are doing well. Life is just perfect right now. We're making more money than ever before. Despite the economical crisis, despite what's going on within the world, we're still, as a company, Virgin Media, we're still progressing. So I want to share with you my little secret. And the reason why I called it a secret, because most of you may know exactly what I'm going to share with you, but you don't do it. And to me, if you know something, you don't do it, then that means you don't know it. So it's a secret because all successful people all do this first thing in the morning. And I want to share it with you. But before I do that, let me give you guys a shout out here. Hey, let me give you a shout out. If you can hear my voice, go ahead and comment your name here below. I want you to put a big silly grin on your face right now, because I want you to expect and feel as if today is your day. This is your week. Hello? Let me say it again. Put a silly grin on your face right now, and I want you to begin to think that this is your week. Like everything that you want, everything that you have been praying for, hoping for, expecting, talking to God about, telling your friends about, talking with your business partners. You're going to have a major breakthrough here. And let me tell you why I know that. Because you may say, Wes, how do you know for sure? Because when you expect phenomenal things to take place in your life, when you expect it, and to expect means that we don't worry, we don't doubt, we put the work in, of course. We work sedulously towards what we want. But when you begin to have the expectation that this is going to be a phenomenal week, it's going to be profitable, you're going to feel loved, you're going to feel grateful, you're going to feel excited, enthusiastic, well, those things tend to happen. Okay? So I want you to claim that with me. I want you to comment below, this is my week, all of you. Hey, Priscilla, how are you? Rohan, Kimmy, how are you? Betty from Tanzania, Keisha, let's go. Comment below. This is my week. Say it with a silly grin on your face. This is my week. Let's go. This is it. This is my week. Is it not? Earl Bill, how are you? Tiana, how are you? We have Ellie. We have Stan Bailey. Just comment below. This is my week. Listen, even if you don't believe that, because you might say, well, Wesley, how? Because I have issues, Wes. Problems, financial problems, love problems, people problems, boyfriend problems, girlfriend, wife problems, job problems, career problems, health and fitness problems. But I want you to put that to the side for a second. And I want you to pretend as if this is your week. Pretend that this is the week that the money that you've been waiting for is coming. This is the week that if you're in a sales team, that your sales team are going to produce sales. Maybe this is the week that you're going to make more sales than you ever made in your life. Only because you expect it. Maybe this week you're going to lose 5 pounds. Only because you expect it. Maybe this week you're going to meet the significant other, the man or the woman of you, only because you expect it. Maybe this week your business is just going to blow for no reason. You're like, only because you expect it to blow. Does that make sense? Comment below, this is my week. Okay? Hey, Priscilla, how are you? What I want to teach and educate all of you is once you begin to expect, once you begin to have expectations around what you want in your life, things happen. So let's talk about millionaires and what they do in the morning. Is that okay? Hey, Shirley, how are you? Let's talk about millionaires. Yeah, there you go. Comment below. This is my week. Just say it. And I don't want you just to type it. I want you to say it. This is my week. Like if you're in bed right now, I'm in bed right now. I'm comfortable. I'm feeling good. I'm moving my legs back and forth because I'm excited because this is my week. This is my week to do a couple of $1 million profit this week. Oh my God. This is the week. My sales team is going to do over $1 million this week. Oh my God. The product is bringing in 1,000 new leads per day. Let's go. This is my week. Say it. Even if you don't believe it, say it anyway. All right, so let's talk about real quickly here what millionaires do first thing in the morning. And let me share something with you. If you're not a millionaire, I also did this when I wasn't. Okay? And I know 99% of you are not millionaires. But I want to share with you what I did first thing every morning that allowed me to stay focused. It allowed me to persevere. It allowed me to continue to have a positive mental attitude. And it allowed me, when I would work, because I worked a lot and I still do today, it allowed me to do the work that was necessary to produce the result. Okay? Does that make sense? Like we're not out there working just to work. We're out there to work to produce a result. Can I get an amen to that, please? But God, I want you guys out there putting in 10 and 12 and 15 hours per day and you're not getting your result. We work because we want to produce a result. Can I get an amen to that? Okay. We're not out here busting our butt and sacrificing and scraping and climbing and not producing a result. So I want to show you what you can begin to do that would enable you to produce the result, to get what you want. So your expectations will actually come true, that when you say this is my week, it actually becomes your week. I want you to come back to this video and say, Wesley, you won't believe what just happened on Tuesday. You won't believe what happened today. You won't believe what just happened on Thursday. You won't believe what just happened on my job. You won't believe what just happened in my business. You won't believe what just happened in my relationship. You won't believe what just happened with me in the gym. This is what I want. And this is what I am going to read from you when you come back to this video, because you're going to listen to everything I'm going to tell you right now. And you're going to begin to apply it. Okay. So first thing all millionaires do every single morning is They think and they begin to create their day. Now, I know you guys have heard this before because I know some of you are like, oh, come on, Wes, we know that. I knew you was going to say, create my day, create my day. You're always talking about create my day, create my day, create your day, create your day. Yeah. Some of you know that, but you don't do it. And remember, if you know something and if you don't do it, it means you don't know it. Okay, all millionaires, we think and create our day. We do both. We think, write that down. I'll pause. I'll wait. If you don't have $500,000 in your bank account, write it down. We think and we create. If you're not making 6 figures per month every single month, write it down. If you're not working from the leisure of your home, if you're not working when you want to work, write it down. If you're not producing the result that you want to produce, write it down. We think, then we create. And what I want to do, I want to go deeper this morning because I want to explain that process on what I did in my early 30s, late 20s that allowed me to make my millions, okay? Because many of you are making this such a difficult process. You know why it's so difficult for most of you? Because most of you don't listen. Honestly, you don't listen. You do more talking than listening. I want you to listen. And I want you to realize something, that whenever you speak, whenever you open that mouth of yours, you're only communicating your beliefs. I want you to remember that. That's your beliefs. And then when you're communicating, when you're talking, sharing your beliefs, I want you to think about your bank account. I want you to think about where your life is. I want you to think about, are you making progress? I want you to think about where you live, where you stay. I want you to think about your friend group, because your beliefs have created that stuff. And if you're not living the life that you would like to live, or you're working towards it, just listen and shut up. Okay? Is that okay? That I said shut up? Don't get mad at me. I love you. All right, so listen. We think first and then we create. So what I began to do in my late 20s, because obviously I was reading a ton of books. I was reading. Readers are leaders. I don't care what you say. Readers are leaders. You can say you don't like to read. You're going to say you don't want to read. But let me tell you something. If you want to dominate the world, which means if you want to have a certain level of control over yourself and control over people, you must obtain knowledge. It's just the key, honestly, because if you don't know nothing, how can you speak or talk about anything? Okay. You got to read. Okay. Period. As much as it's humanly possible. You got to be a reader. You have to be an education seeker, a knowledge seeker, and you have to take that knowledge and to apply it. So at the time, I was reading a ton of books. I was reading voraciously about success, about mindset, self-development, psychology, human behavior. And then I read a book, and maybe I'll share it with you, but I learned what millionaires do every morning, or most of them. Okay. And when you hear people talk about this is what millionaires do every morning, you read it in books, you're like, come on. It's like everybody has their own thing. But I found some similarities that even millionaires that I would meet when I would go to seminars, and I would go to different type of internet marketing seminars at that time, I was meeting, rich people, and they would say the same thing. And they will all say that I think and create my day. Now, let me explain that. So let's talk about the thinking. Like right now, it's morning, okay? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. So me personally, I typically wake up between 9:30 to 10 o'clock. I don't have an alarm clock. Whenever God decides to let the sun rise, then I wake up. My body just wakes up normally and naturally. And So what I do is I think. Now the question is, what am I thinking about? Now the great thing about when you wake up in the morning, nothing is on your mind initially, like for the first couple of seconds, because you're becoming aware of your surroundings. You're becoming aware of your room, aware that it's time to get up. So typically nothing is on your mind. So that time when you wake up is a perfect time to think about something. Now, what I do and what I do still currently today, I just think about how I want my day to be laid out. Like how do I want to experience the day? Does that make sense? Now stay with me here. Okay? I think, like I'm laying in my, like right now, I'm laying in my bed. I want everybody to lay. How many of you are in your bed right now? You may be on your couch. Maybe you're already up. You had breakfast. I want you to sit down for a second. I want you to do this with me. We're going to do this live. I'm going to show you the process that I went through when I was in my little small 700 square foot apartment, less than $1,000 in the bank account, okay, at the age of 30. So I would wake up and I would begin to think, what do I want to experience in my day today? Okay? Because before, I would think, what do I have to do today? How many of you think like that? You know, when you first wake up in the morning, you're like, okay, what do I have to do? What do I got to do? I got to go to class. I got to go to school. I got to go to work. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to get the kids. I got to do that. Right? And what you don't realize, you're just repeating the same thoughts of the past. There's no creation there. Okay? So I think about, what do I want to experience today? Like, what do I want to see happen? So this is what I want all of you to do that's on here with me live. I want you to play with me. Let's play a game for a second. In the comments below, I want you to think about, what do you want to experience today? It's still morning here in Houston, Texas. I know maybe some of you are outside of the United States of America, but you still can do this when it's morning your time. So in the comments below, I want you to think, like, what do you want to see happen today? Like, you already know what you got to do. We don't want to think like that. We don't want to think about the tasks we got to do because you already know what you got to do, right? We don't want to think about the things that we already know that stuff. We don't need to go down a list of all the things that we have to do that we know we don't want to do. What we're going to do for the first time is begin to think about what we want to do today. Like, what do you want to experience? What do you want to see happen today? Comment below. Okay? Somebody said, for my true love to come see me. I like that. So you want your true love to come see you where? In your bedroom? In your house? At the restaurant? Like where? Go ahead. Now listen, this was powerful for me. This was such a shift. For all of you that's looking for a shift, this was a major shift in thinking. Comment below. Tell me, what do you want to experience today? And listen, no limitations. Whatever your brain can conjure up, what do you want? Okay, today. For the next 24 hours, what do you want to experience today? I want to see profits, bro. Okay, how when you say profits, can you be a bit more specific about that? Like, how much? Like, I'll say me. Today, you know what? I want to see $1 million today in profits. Whatever I do today with myself and my team, I want $1 million in profits today before I go to bed tonight, before my rent tonight, my late night rant. How about yourself? What do you want to see today? And it can be anything. It just don't have to be about money. You can say, you know what? I want to go buy a brand new Lamborghini today. I don't know. I want to hire a chef today to prepare my meals. Okay? Sylvia says she wants to walk around her mansion house. Okay? All right, Stephanie, are you? Envelope with $1 million inside. Okay. So you want to find an envelope with $1 million in it. I'm not sure if an envelope can hold $1 million if you ever had $1 million in your hand. You want someone to send it to you, you want it to happen in the mailbox, or you want to wake up and check your bank account and see $1 million. Keep commenting below. Tell me, what do you want to see happen in your life today? Okay? Because this is the thinking process, by the way. Like, we're not even creating anything yet. We're just thinking. We first must think, and we create. See, the thinking process is so important because sometimes what you think about is, well, I really don't want that. Well, I said 5K, but, I really want 10K. I really want 10K in profit today, not 5K. So the thinking process gives us the opportunity to think about all the different options that we want. Because remember, clarity is power. You have to be clear about what you want, because if you're not clear about it, the likelihood of you getting it is 0. Okay, so we're going to spend some time on the thinking process. So everybody, if you're here, comment below. Tell me what would you like to experience today on Sunday. I want to see me jogging 5 miles, looking sexy and smelling wonderful, and high level successful. And how does the man approach me? I like that. That's detailed. That was really good. Who was that? That's Sarah Reynolds. Okay. To open my cosmetology school. So Coach Renee says she wants to open her cosmetology school. But where exactly? You know what side of town that you would like to open it on? And how large is it going to be? How many stylists would you like to hire as well? How many students? Tell me a little bit more about that. I want to be debt-free, clean my credit that I'm doing, and have my time for myself. That's not clear enough. Every student excels. When you say I want to be debt-free, that assumes that you have debt, right? So how much money do you need to be debt-free? You say you want to clean your credit. So what would you like your credit score to be? Okay. Now, one thing I want you guys to think about. Listen, stop for a second. I don't want you to have a negative connotation to the thinking process. Like the young man said, well, I want to be debt-free, I want to clean my credit. Well, that has a negative connotation to it because it assumes that you're in debt. What you can say that'll be more positive is, well, I want to bring in $30,000 today that I'll be able to pay all my bills off and everything that I owe. And then I want my credit score to be 700. Make sense? Instead of talking about the process of, well, I want to clean my credit. No. Give me the result. Does that make sense? I want you to be result focused and not how focused. Like, I want to get rid of my debt. I want to clean my credit. That's like a process. Tell me what the outcome looks like today. Like, what do you want to experience today that makes you feel good? Just clearing your debt. Okay, great. You paid the debt off. But that's not really increasing your quality of life. Like, you don't owe anybody. Okay, great. But that's more subjective. That's just emotional. I want you to think about what you want to receive today. For instance, you have a job. Maybe you want to go to work today and you want your boss to say that you're going to have a raise of $10 more an hour. You with me? Maybe today is Sunday, you go to church and you want to go to church and get saved again. I don't know. Maybe today is Sunday, you want to be able to check your bank account and see $100,000. Maybe today you run a business and use your business, bring in so much money today, but you say, I want to bring in $20,000 instead of $8,000 today. Are you with me? I want you to be result focused, outcome focused when you think about today and what you want to receive. So do it again, folks. Comment below and tell me what you want here. Okay. Bro, on Sunday, is it possible? Absolutely. And that's another thing what I want you guys to understand. Now, this is the tough part of this, because many of you are saying what you want, but there's another part of you that says, bullshit, that's not going to happen. How is that going to happen? How is that going to happen? How am I going to make more profits today? How am I going to meet my significant other today? How, right? Okay, one thing about rich people, what they soon understand is when they go through the thinking process, they're not putting limits. They don't care how it's going to happen. Because the how doesn't really matter. Does that make sense? I know it feels like it does, and I get it. We're taught to always focus on how to do it. What are the steps? But what I really want you to understand is once you start to use the faculties of your mind, like if you really understand the power of your mind, do you understand your mind right now is responsible for your heart beating in your chest, even though you're not consciously thinking about it? Your heart, your body right now, your mind is responsible for your digestive system digesting whatever you ate last night. It's doing it right now. Your body is creating billions of cells and eliminating billions of cells like right now in this moment. The mind is very complex, ladies and gentlemen. Your mind right now is doing billions of processes inside of you without your awareness. And what I'm teaching you to do is to tap into more of that power. Then you will struggle less and be less stressed about everything, okay? So again, right below, tell me, how do you want to experience your day today? What would you like your Sunday to be? Okay? I want to choose something. I want you to choose something because now we need to go to step 2, which is the process of creation. Okay? Okay? What do you want to experience today here? Tell me. Comment below. It's Sunday. Whatever you want. I mean, just whatever you want. Say it. Write it down. But be result focused. Be positive about it. No negative contextual information around what you want. Just tell me exactly, this is what I want to get today from whatever I'm going to do. This is what I want to experience. Like, say if you got to go to a baby shower today. Say, you know what, I want to go to the baby shower and I want all these ladies to look at me and say, oh my God, I love your shoes. I want to get all compliments today. It can be anything. It doesn't matter. Right? Whatever you want to experience today. You already know what you got to do. So the question is, while you're doing that stuff, how do you want to experience the life? Like today, more than likely, I'm going to get a massage. I'm going to get a massage that is so amazing that I fall asleep and that I wake up with ideas that I'll be able to implement into my business to make $1 million today. See what I did there? I want to be able to order some food that's going to be healthy, delicious, and that's going to add more nutrition and more muscle to my body. Okay? All right. Awesome. All right, now let's go through the process of creation. You ready? And this is what all millionaires do, folks. How many of you want to be a millionaire? Let me ask that question again. Comment the word yes if you have a desire to be a millionaire. If that's not your desire, I would kindly ask you to leave the mindset message because this is not for you, okay? Just want to make sure you're on the right rant, you're on the right Instagram live here, on the right podcast here. The number 1 podcast in the world, by the way. Okay, right. Okay, great. All right. Now, so when I think that way, now it's time for me to create. So what I do personally, and I did this before I made a lot of money, at that time, what I would think about was $150,000 per day. At that time, I was making less than $10 a day. True story. I had left my job. I had quit as a computer engineer, and I just wanted to go all in business. I went all in. So the thoughts that I had was, I said, well, okay, I'm gonna make $150,000 today, every single day, autopilot, like automatically, $150,000. I'm sorry, not a day, a month. It was $5,000 a day at that time. Right? So I'm gonna make $5,000 today. Like I would say that when I think about it. Now let's go to the process of creation. Now, what I would like all of you to do is close your eyes. Can I get all of you to close your eyes? Comment below if you can indeed close your eyes. If you're driving your car, pull over. It's going to take less than a minute to do this, because I'm going to show you the process of creation that allowed me to make the $5,000 a day, like on autopilot. It was amazing. This process would allow you to be able to assimilate the ideals, the solutions that are necessary to make whatever the intention happen, like almost on autopilot. Does that make sense? So can you pull over? Can you stop for a second? I need you to close your eyes, because what I want to do with you right now is to embed that inside of your mind so we can create it, so we can actually make that real. Is that okay? Okay? You ready? Just say, I'm ready, Wes. I'm ready, Wes. I'm ready. Daddy Wes, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. We're getting ready to create it. Oh, my God. You should be excited right now. Put a smile on your face. We're getting ready to create exactly what you thought about, okay? Like, this is the process of manifestation, to think about it and to actually materialize it. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Is that okay? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. When I count down from 10 to 1, just want you to close your eyes, and you're going to feel more relaxed, and you're going to feel your eyes want to close, and I'm going to snap my finger. And once I snap my finger, your eyes will close. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. But first, before I do that, I want to ask you to take a deep breath through your nose, all the way in. Hold it. And exhale. Take another deep breath all the way in. Hold it. And exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Your eyes should be closed. You're going to feel your eyelids drop down deeper and deeper. You're aware of my voice. You're aware of yourself, wherever you are, as you listen to my voice. I want you to go deeper, deeper than ever before. Your eyes should be shut, closed. You're at peace. You're relaxed. I want you to feel your body melting into your seat, melting into your bed. As you listen to my voice, you start to feel more calm and peaceful and easy and relaxed. Easy and relaxed. Easy and relaxed. And what I would like you to do is, as your eyes are closed, I want you to think and see yourself in the movie theater. I want you to see yourself as if you're in a movie theater and you're looking at a big screen. Okay? You're in a movie theater. You're relaxed. I want you to recline a little bit. You're in one of those movie theaters where you can recline, and I want you to put the blanket over yourself. I want you to see yourself putting the blanket over you and look at the screen. And when I snap my finger, the screen is going to turn on. You're going to see it turn on. And when the screen turns on, you're going to see yourself on the screen. You're going to see a picture of yourself on the screen. Okay? Almost like movie-like. And when I snap my finger, you're going to see yourself, and you're going to see yourself doing exactly or experiencing exactly what you want to experience today. And whatever you thought about, you're going to see yourself doing it. So if that was finding $1 million check, you're going to see a movie of yourself finding $1 million check coming to you. Like today, if you want to make $10,000 profit, you're going to see yourself earning $10,000. You're going to see it come into your bank account today. Okay? Maybe you'll see yourself running and exercising today. You see that beautiful man, woman, and he looks at you and he stops you and asks you for your number. What you thought about, whatever you want to experience today, you're going to see that when I snap my finger, you're going to see a movie of yourself. And you're going to see yourself doing exactly what you want to experience in your current reality. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The screen is on. Look. Keep your eyes closed. The screen is bright. You can see yourself. All right? You may smile a little bit because you can see your beautiful self on the screen right now. Now, I want you to see yourself doing exactly what you want yourself to do. I want you to see yourself experience exactly what you want yourself to experience. See it. If it's more sales, see yourself bringing in more sales. If it's more love from your significant other, well, see that person giving you compliments today on that screen. See yourself experiencing the day because you're watching yourself on the movie and you're constructing this movie. You're putting this movie together. You're like the filmmaker. So I want you to put yourself in position of the position that you want to see yourself in. So play the movie. And I want you to begin to make the screen a little bit brighter so you can see it clearly. I want you to play the movie as you see yourself experiencing exactly what you were thinking about. And that's just whatever you want. See yourself do it today on screen. And make that picture brighter. And as you make the picture brighter, I want you to bring it closer to you. Like you're still sitting at the movie theater, but see the screen move closer to your face. And that's you. The image is closer, and it's you performing whatever task, whatever experience, like whatever you want. Maybe you see yourself at a dealership buying you a brand new car. You see yourself writing a check and taking it home. I want you to play that movie. And I want you to make that screen wider as if that screen is wrapping around your body to the point that you can look to your left, your right, behind you, and in front of you. And you can see the movie of yourself repeating over and over again in your mind, embedding deeply in your mind. Almost like this movie is real, because it is. It's you. And I want you to continue to watch the movie and play it over and over again, seeing yourself experiencing the intention and the thing that you want. See it again. And once you play the movie, I want you to rewind it. Go ahead. You have the power to do this, by the way. You can hit the rewind button at the movies. And I want you to go back to the beginning and play it again. Play that same movie again. See yourself experiencing exactly what you want to experience today. Play it. Go ahead, play it. And see, you may start to smile a little bit because you feel good. You're like, oh, wow, that's me. Wow, I feel really good right now about what I'm looking at. I want you to rewind it again. I want you to play it, but this time I want you to turn up the volume. Turn up the volume a little bit. You have that power. This is your movie theater, so turn up the volume so you can hear what you want to hear based off the experience that you want to create. Okay? Turn up the volume. I want you to begin to hear it. The sounds of what you hear as you play that movie. Play the movie. Play it. Ah, that feels good, doesn't it? Wow. It's like it's happening right now, right? It's like, wow. You're excited because that's the movie of you performing the exact task, the exact experience that you want to experience today. That's you. Now, I want you to rewind it again. Go ahead, rewind it. And now I want you to play it in slow-mo. I want you to play it in slow-mo. See yourself moving and hearing the sounds in slow-mo. Seeing yourself experience exactly what you want to experience and feeling exactly how you want to feel right now today. hearing exactly what you want to hear in slow-mo. And the more you listen and the more that you hear, the more you become more embedded into the experience. Wow. Feels good, right? The image that you're watching is now, the picture is closer to you. And it's so close that it's almost inside of you. Because now, what I want you to do is, I want you to pretend that you're getting up and you're walking into the screen. And now you're going to embody the person that you were looking at, which was you. I want you to get up, walk up to the screen, and step into the screen as if you are part of the movie. And I want you to feel the same emotions, the same feelings, doing and experiencing the same activities, the experiences that you just saw yourself doing. And I want you to feel yourself doing it right now. So play the movie again, but now you're in the experience. You're in the movie. So act it out. You're in the movie. Play it right now. Go. Play it. Play the movie. It feels good, doesn't it? It feels good to be happy. It feels good to feel grateful that today is happening exactly how you would like it to happen. It feels good that this is your week. It feels good that everything that you want and everything that you want to feel right now is happening inside of you. And you notice that it's easy. It's just a flow. You're not even working hard to do this. Just like automatic. Without any type of struggle, no stress. You feel at peace. You feel relaxed. And you're just going through the motion. And what you want is happening. And you're beginning to feel happier. You feel more content. Because now you're realizing that what you want can happen within seconds. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to sit back down in that movie seat. And I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. When I count down from 5 to 1, your body is going to feel as if you slept for 2 hours. When I count down from 5 to 1, your body will feel as if you slept for 2 hours. You're going to feel very relaxed. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel refreshed. You're going to feel that this week is going to be noticeably the best week of your life. 5, 4, 3, coming out slowly, 2, and 1. Open your eyes. How you feel? Take a deep breath. Exhale. How do you feel? Feel good? Right? Well, what I just did with you, which took me about, 3 to 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, that's what millionaires do every morning. It's a version of that. That's what I do. Okay? And that's what allowed me to be in flow. And when I do that, what needs to happen, it just happens automatically. I don't force it. Like, I don't force anything. I just exist. And based off the intention, I allow the universe just to bring what needs to be done. And I just do it automatically. Does that make sense? Okay? Feel good, right? Now imagine, hey, listen, before you get too excited. Imagine if you would choose to do that every day. Like every day this week. Just every day. Every day, if you did that, in the beginning of your day will be perfect. And then you will realize, you're like, oh my God, why was I just working, like struggling and so frustrated? My God, now I'm in flow. And everything that I do, I'm getting my result with ease. Exactly. And that's me. That's my life. It just happens automatically. Okay. So I want you to do it. Thank you for joining me here. Can you help us do that every morning? This is what I'm going to do for you, okay? Tia said, Wesley, can you help us, Daddy Wes, be with us every morning? Listen, if I could be with you every single morning, in your house, in your room, I would. That's how much love I have for all of you, right? I don't like you guys, but I love you, all right? I'm just kidding. But listen, this is what I'm going to do. If you guys will leave a comment below, something nice, and share and like this video, I'm going to post this in a few places. If you share and like and leave a comment below, I'm going to post this on my Instagram account, so you can just do it every morning with yourself, and I'm going to upload it to Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So if you have my podcast on your phone, it's free. Wesley Virgin, you will see my big head, right, with my big smile on my face. And all you need to do is just listen every morning. It's just 5 minutes. Just scrolled, right, to the part where we did that small creative session, okay? I'm not going to even call it meditation, even though it was a form of meditation. I mean, you listen to it. If I can get you guys to like it, like this video right now, share it, okay? And leave a comment below. I will do that for you. So you can do it every morning. Just do it this week. Do it every morning this week. And at the end of your week, I want you to come back to this video. And I'm going to read every comment. And I want you to tell me what happened. Because something phenomenal is going to happen. I swear to God. This is exactly what I did to, like, everything in my life at the age of like 30 and 31, it just started to unravel. Like, everything I needed to do, it was just like natural. It was easy. I would meet the right person. I would do the right thing. And just the money and everything just came. It's insane. So at the end of this week, I want you to come back to this video and tell me what happened, because something's going to happen. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to blow your mind. You're going to be so surprised. You're going to be in tears. You know, like, oh, my God. And you'll never, listen, let me tell you something. You will do this for the rest of your life because it worked. You'll never stop. I've been doing this for 15 years. I'm addicted to it because it works. Can I get that promise from you? Por favor. Okay. All right, guys. I love you so much. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. Just hit the like button. Share this to someone. Leave a comment below. And I will post this so you can do it every morning this week to ensure that this is your week. Why? Because it is. Let's go.